Good morning team, hope you're all well. So today we've got a lower body conditioning session to do. So for the warm-up we're going to start with a 7-weight hip exercise that we've been doing. So the first time we did 10 repetitions, then we did 12. And we're going to try and build it up to 15 today is the plan. And we've got 4 different exercises, 1.5 squats, glute bridge, Russian twists and burpees for the main exercise. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 10 sets. Should be able to do that now. And a little bit of stretching to finish, so let's get straight into it. So 7-weight hip exercises, you're down on your side, make sure you're in a perfect straight line, your hips are stacked on top of each other, and you're pulling that heel up to the ceiling, okay? So that's the first angle. We go for 15 of everything today, so brace this hand on the floor, that'll keep your core nice and still. And we go forward, back to middle. And we go middle to back. Then we go forwards, back, that's 1. Forwards, back, that's 2. Try and keep your body in a nice straight line, try not to let it fold. The temptation is to crouch around like this, so keep that chest open, keep your body in a nice straight line. Okay, then we do circles, reverse, so make sure the circle goes as far back as it goes forward, okay? Heel nice and high, nice big circles. I think that was 20. And then reverse the circle, come back forwards. Sorry, I lost track completely. Okay, then we've got bicycles to finish. And then change sides. So hips stacked, no straight line, heel up to the ceiling. And then from middle to forwards, back to middle. Keeping that leg nice and straight, not letting your knee bend. And from middle to back to middle. And all the way forwards, And circles forward, making sure that circle goes as far back as it does forward. And then bicycle to finish. Okay, that's those hips warmed up. So let's get on to the main work now. So we're going to go 20 seconds on with 1.5 squats. So feet pointing forward as much as you can, shoulder width or a little bit wider, and then push the hips back, open up the knees, all the way down, up to halfway, all the way down again, and then back up. Keep it nice and slow. As low as you can go. And rest. 10 seconds, and then we're into glute bridges. So either 2 feet on the floor or 1 foot on the floor. Squeeze your butt high as you can. If you want to make it a little bit harder, push out at the top. If you've got a band, put it across your knees. And rest. And going into Russian twists. So the first variation is feet on the floor, tapping the hands to the side. If you feel confident, pick the feet up, keep the back straight, keep the chest up, and rotate the torso. So you feel the work all the way across here. And rest, and we're into burpees to finish. So whatever number you've been sticking to, make sure at least getting that. And rest. Okay, so they're the 4 exercises, everyone. I want 10 rounds of those today. So pause the video here, get your 10 rounds in, and I'm going to go on to the stretching for today. So we're going to start the stretching with the couch stretch. You can go one knee up against the wall, right foot forward, keep the left hand on the floor, inhale, bump towards the wall, exhale, push forwards. We'll go 5 long deep breaths, okay? After the 5, just sit up as tall as you can. And then we'll swap sides. So inhale, bump towards the wall. Exhale, push forwards. 5 breaths. And sit up against the wall. If you've got something like this to push your hand into, makes it a little bit easier to get up. And then we're going to start to use our blocks, or whatever you've got at home, something similar. So I'm going to swing that right foot onto the block. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, same as before, 5 breaths. And sit up nice and tall. Try not to let the abs poke out like this, try and suck them in. Posterior pelvic tilt, squeeze your glutes. And on the other side. Okay, and then 2 blocks. Final one. Okay, that's quads up into hip flexors, all finished. So the reason we do that one first before the hamstrings is if your hip flexors are a little bit short, then this will happen. Your bum will stick out, your lower back will arch, and that's already putting tension on the hamstrings, so we're already in a stretch position. So if we stretch them even further, it's weakening them and potentially causing a bit of an injury with them. So now the hip flexors are more relaxed, the hamstrings are back in the place where they should be, then we can stretch the hamstrings. So feet as wide as you can, toes turned in, you're going to push the hips back, keeping your knees locked out, legs straight, and just push your hands down as close to the floor as you can. So right now this is as far as my hamstrings will go. If I go any further, I'm just bending my back. We're not trying to teach you bad posture, so keep your chest up. And the stretch is just here, that's the only place stretching, okay? So 5 breaths, inhale, relax into the stretch. And we're going to walk our hands to the left side, inhale, exhale, push into that left side, 5 breaths. Walk back over to the right side, same again, 5. And then back to the middle, and you should notice that you've got considerably lower. 5 breaths, if you're touching the floor, just cross your arms, and this time you can just let the weight of the chest and the head come down a little bit, okay? Keep the tension on the hamstrings. And just really breathe into that position. And slowly coming out of that one. And then we'll finish off with a little bit of work on the ankles. So facing a wall, one foot in front of the other. Hips are nice and square, his back foot is turned in, and then we're driving forwards, keeping that back heel on the floor. And then back onto the other foot, hips square, push forwards into that wall. So a little set of calf raises on each foot. So down to press up position, one foot on top of the other, drive the heel to the floor, all the way to the tiptoes, spend a bit of time at the bottom. So we have 5 on each foot. And to finish, we're going to come into our squat position. So feet are pointing forwards, sit as low down as you can. If you've got a mat, it's quite nice just to always pull against it, and that will pull you down onto your heels then to progress the stretch even further. So we're trying to keep our knees as far forward as possible, trying to keep those feet straight. Feel the stretch on the back of the calf, and a little pinch on the front here. Just trying to get those heels down, trying to get in a position that feels comfortable in those ankles. You can spend as long as you want here, anywhere from 20 seconds to a couple of minutes if you want to. And we'll leave it there for today then, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you all tomorrow.